Hello everyone, time for another 24-hour challenge. This time around I decided to turn this into a two-part video series. This first part deals with my initial idea of the game and what I plan to do when. The second part will be released later on. You'll see the finished game and I'll talk about changes I had to make as well as problems I've encountered. So, let's get started. This time around I wanted to make a game in Godot, and I decided to make a game similar to Ultima Underworld. The game's title is Mono's Dungeon. You are thrown into a dungeon by Mono, the king of the dwarfs. If you are able to escape, you are allowed to leave the kingdom as an exiled. However, so far very few people have managed to do so. The name Mono wasn't chosen at random. In fact, I want the graphic style of this game to be monochromatic. The game itself is supposed to be on the darker side, so this seems like a good choice. I'm not entirely sure yet if I want to use pixel art for this game or straight up black and white drawings. On one hand, pixel art is much faster to do reasonably well. On the other hand, I might want to try something different. As typical for these RPG type games, you'll see your surroundings in first person. The combat will happen on the same screen, but I'm not yet sure if this will be turn-based or real-time. I think the basic system of the game will be quite easy to implement, so my focus lies in making the game a complete and varied experience. Unlike the Forest Shrine, I want this game to have a decent playtime. I aim for half an hour of playtime for a single run. And I plan to have multiple classes so that you can start multiple runs if you want. A lot of the actions you can take in the game will be based around the stats of your character, like in a typical pen and paper. You will be able to pick locks, cast spells, light torches and other stuff. Of course, this sounds very ambitious, but given the fact that I won't have to worry about making detailed animations or program a bunch of minigames, I think this should be achievable. Also, this is after all a challenge for myself. Can't make it too easy. I plan to work on this game for about 18 hours over 3 days in total. So on the first day I'll implement the intro and the basic system for walking through the dungeon. After that I'll do interactions with the environment. At the end of day 1 or maybe at the start of day 2 I want to implement the combat system and the different encounters. At the end of day 2 I want to be able to play through the game from start to finish. Day 3 is then solely used to fix bugs, implement classes and add other variations to the gameplay. So that's it for my initial thoughts on the project. By the time you watch this video, I'll probably have already started the challenge. Next time we'll know what I was able to implement and what not. Thank you very much for watching and until next time, bye bye!